Okay, we're looking at a piece of old cast iron radiator. This is from a water heating system. And as you can tell, it is vastly diminished in size. Now these are made up of sections, as you can see, and this one was originally like 4 foot long or something like that and had 12 sections or something. Apparently, the way they are assembled is that this is a nipple with left hand and right hand thread. And so what you do is you put the other section on top like this, and then you put a tool in, and you tighten up the nipples a little bit the way a turnbuckle works, which has left hand thread and right hand thread. And so you tighten these two up simultaneously, and that snugs down the next section on top of it and forms a waterproof seal. And then you just keep doing that all the way. And then on the end, there's these caps. Now it turns out that after about 100 years, these are pretty nasty and very difficult to get off. And in fact, everyone says it's impossible. Maybe it's not possible for most people, but it turns out that this tool, which is a big Ingersoll round air gun, which has about 1900 foot-pounds breakaway torque, can actually remove these nipples. Now the tool that's being used on the end there is a special thing with this groove cut in to key into the inside of the nipple where there's this little ridge. And that's running off a big fat air line on a compressor to give it a ton of power. So you know, heating, torching, lubricant, all that kind of stuff, that may or may not work, but apparently you can do this with enough of an impact wrench and the right tool. So once this radiator is all pulled apart, individual sections can be addressed, the cracks can be fixed, they can be cleaned up, painted, and then it can all be just reassembled using the same nipples, which are apparently not available for purchase anywhere, although presumably you could make them, but seem a bit tricky. Hopefully this will leave a historical record.